Hey there, and welcome to Bright Mind. Whether it's school tips, life skills, or cool stories, we've got you covered. Please leave a comment, stay tuned, share, tag, and subscribe to our channel. Ethan Maddox returns from the battlefield to a hero's welcome, but inside he is haunted, withdrawn, and tired. He reunites with his family, General Richard Maddox, his father, his mother Eleanor, and his older brother Nathan. Tension simmers, especially between Ethan and Nathan, whose ambitions have driven a wedge in the family. Ethan tries to adjust to civilian life in a small town, attending therapy, catching up with old friends, and spending time alone in nature. At a charity event hosted by his mother, Ethan meets Lena Walker, warm, grounded, idealistic. There's an instant connection. They talk about war, healing, and ethics. But Ethan's world shatters when Nathan arrives and introduces Lena as his fiancée. Ethan is stunned but hides it. Their eyes lock, a storm brews behind polite smiles. Ethan's attraction becomes a silent war within him. Ethan tries to distance himself from Lena, throwing himself into voluntary training for younger recruits. But Lena keeps appearing, at family dinners, military events, and through charitable work. Ethan's inner conflict intensifies as Nathan's cold and controlling nature surfaces. Lena starts noticing it too and begins confiding in Ethan, unaware of his deepening feelings. During a late-night conversation, Lena confesses her doubts about the marriage. Ethan listens, biting his tongue, torn between his feelings and loyalty. Meanwhile, Ethan finds classified documents in his father's study that hint at a failed covert mission. The operation involved Nathan, and Ethan suspects a cover-up. Duty pulls him in one direction, desire in another. Both are leading toward disaster. Ethan and Lena share a stolen moment during a charity trip to a veteran shelter. A spark becomes a flame. They kiss, but Ethan pulls away, consumed by guilt. That night, Nathan finds out about the kiss through surveillance he's secretly installed in Lena's devices. Instead of confronting them, he manipulates the situation from the shadows. Ethan decides to confront Nathan indirectly by digging deeper into the failed mission. He reaches out to a whistleblower, Sergeant Joel Briggs, who was left behind in that mission. Joel reveals that Nathan knowingly sacrificed soldiers to advance his career. Ethan now holds a secret that could destroy his brother and his own family's legacy. Ethan confides in his father, General Maddox, expecting outrage. But the general is cold, calculating. He admits he knew about the mission and chose silence to protect the family's honor and military reputation. Ethan feels betrayed by the man he idolized. The moral rot runs deeper than he feared. Lena, emotionally worn and now fully aware of Nathan's manipulative nature, breaks off the engagement. She and Ethan finally confess their feelings, but it's short-lived. Nathan uses military intelligence to have Ethan recalled to duty, citing mental instability. The betrayal is complete. Ethan is forced to leave town under the guise of a special assignment. Ethan is deployed to a volatile region under false pretenses. He suspects it's a setup, a way to silence him permanently. He survives an ambush and realizes the betrayal reaches into military intelligence. While recovering, Ethan contacts Joel and arranges to leak evidence of the mission through a trusted journalist. Back home, Lena is watched, threatened subtly by Nathan. She begins recording conversations and gathering evidence of his abuse and manipulations. Despite her fear, she vows to stand by Ethan. She learns that Nathan has connections with Black Ops groups and could make Ethan disappear for good, if not stopped. Ethan returns home under forged leave orders. With Lena and Joel's help, he assembles documents, audio, and testimony. A secret court-martial is launched. The military hierarchy tries to bury it, but the leak reaches national media. The Maddox name is dragged through scandal. Ethan's family disowns him. He is publicly shamed as a traitor, but behind the scenes, a reckoning begins. Nathan is arrested after Lena's recordings expose his manipulations. General Maddox retires quietly. Ethan is cleared of charges, but is no longer welcome in the military. Lena is offered a protection deal. Their love survives, but Ethan is broken. Honor cost him everything: family, status, and uniform. But not Lena. Months later, Ethan starts a nonprofit for veterans abandoned by the system, Operation Truth. Lena runs the emotional therapy wing. Together, they help soldiers reclaim their lives. Ethan speaks at schools, campaigns for justice, and writes a memoir. The scars remain, but he wears them with purpose. One evening, as the sun sets over the hills, Ethan and Lena sit hand in hand. There are no medals on his chest, but peace in his eyes. He whispers, "I lost everything for this, but I'd do it again." Lena smiles. Love didn't save him from war, but it gave him a reason to survive it.